All right, so now we know who took home the statues, but now it's time to talk about who gets the real bragging rights. Of course, we're talking about fashion, because even if you didn't win an Oscar, you still had to look great. And joining me to talk about the best and the worst of the night, personal stylist Jill Marinelli. Thanks for joining us on the set. And of course, our local fashion writer, Andy McHugh. You have some insight as well on this Oscar fashion. I thought the show was kind of but the fashion was pretty fabulous overall. What did you ladies think overall?
Yeah, it was great. Nice return to color.
All right, so let's break down some of the looks. Let's begin with Mila Kunis. She was wearing that lavender dress last night. What did you like about her look?
I loved it. I believe that was Ellie Saab.
It was.
Yeah,
it was.
I thought the color for her was absolutely beautiful. I loved the flowiness about it. One of the highlights of the night for me was all the Marchesa dresses, and this actually looks kind of like a Marchesa dress, so I think it is that aesthetic that really attracted me to her.
What do you think?
I loved it. I think it was a real return to femininity. A lot of the architectural dresses were big this year, so now it was nice to see the flowing. It was very soft, which Ellie Saab is known to do.
Now, you both really liked Haley Steinfeld. She really looked pretty. She's very young, so she had to be appropriate. And what did you think of her look?
I love that it was the short length on it, the calf length. It almost looked like a ballerina. It's very tutu-ish, and her hair was just really innocent, and her makeup was really done nicely. What did you think?
Perfect for her age, so age appropriate, and with the headband in her hair, just adorable.
Really adorable.
So cute.
You know, and somebody who always has a hard time looking bad, Halle Berry. I thought she was gorgeous last night.
She was my absolute favorite. I always have a moment during these award shows where I gasp, and that was my moment. Was Halle Berry and Marchesa again. I mean, she has this way of almost making a dress look like it's part of her body. It's just amazing.
And she knows she looks good. She works it in a way that no one else can.
Super confident on that red carpet last night, which I love. And Jill, someone that we know has been kind of rocking it lately, Jennifer Hudson was amazing in that. Was it like a red tangerine? What was that?
Yeah, she described it as a tangerine color, and I just thought the color was beautiful on her. I love that she wore color. A lot of the women wore kind of stuck with the neutral and the blush tones, but I love that she busted out with this beautiful spring color, and I just feel like it really reflects her personality.
Oh yeah, she seemed very comfortable in it too. And Andrew, you liked Gwyneth Paltrow. She had a very unique look last night.
I did. I'm not president of Gwyneth's fan club, I will admit, but I really thought it was gorgeous. It was Calvin Klein. It was sleek. We've seen a lot of metallics, but she did it differently with a different neckline. It really looks great.
Yeah, it was very modern, kind of modern looking, right?
It was, and she just wore her hair very simple, straight. She really rocked it.
All right, and one person that you girls, absolutely disagree on was Michelle Williams. So why are you begging to differ on her?
I personally loved it. I thought it was really simple. I loved the whole look, the whole Mia Farrow, the short hair. She rocks it so well, it makes me want to do it myself, the cute little pixie thing. I think it's old Hollywood.
And what about you, Jill?
I love the hair and the makeup. So neck up, I'm perfectly happy with her. I mean, she's a beautiful girl, obviously. But from the perspective of someone that's always looking at body type and what's best to wear for your body type, I just didn't feel like this flattered her. The crew neck kind of like chokes her at the neck. I really feel like she needs an open neckline to elongate her body, and I felt like she almost looked, don't kill me, a little bit dumpy and just not her best.
All right, and now we're going to go to the worst. That was divided on being not so good, but you're saying Scarlett Johansson was on the worst list. What went wrong?
I just think it was just a lot of look for her, and it's really hard for her to get it wrong. She's so beautiful, but this maroon lace looked almost like Victorian mansion-ish, and her hair is really messy. I do like the back. I think that's the only redeeming value, but it just head to toe. I expected more from her.
What did you think, Jill, about Nicole Kidman? Was she on your worst?
She was not on my worst, but I did not love what she was wearing. Let's
end on a weird note. Helena Bonham Carter, she's always a little odd, so we're always expecting that from her, but her look was just pretty bad last night.
Oh, she's just a wreck. I'm kind of over it. She does the same thing every time. Like, I understand you want to be different, you want to go against the grain, but do something different than what you normally do, which is just kind of the gothic black thing.
All right. So overall, only a few thumbs down. Pretty good night for fashion.
Good night,
I would say, right?
Yeah. Good night.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on the show, and you can check out all the fashions and more on our website. We put dozens of red carpet photos there. All you have to do is head to foxprovidence.com.